Hey guys. Well, I got this 2004, I believe it is, Expedition in here. Uh, Pretty nice looking truck. If you want to call it that, SUV, whatever. Um, the problem I'm having with it, this is my car. Problem I'm having with it is the air condition problems. Air condition compressors not coming on, even though it's up to pressure. I've already checked the I checked the pressure, of course. I've checked all the fuses. I've checked the relays. Um, the controls seem to be working, so I need to check and see if it's getting any power to the compressor itself before I go any further. Could be a bad clutch. Could be the compressors on the bottom. Could be the wires got pulled off by a tree branch it was run over or something. Who knows? But I need to get over there and check that out. Make sure it's getting power there. All the cycling switches are good. It's getting ground through the cycling switches. So I'm really almost at a loss unless it is a compressor. But the compressor is brand new, maybe 2 years old, with a lifetime warranty. So if it is a compressor, it has to come off and go back. But let's get this thing up in the air and let's see what's going on with it. Well, guys, I'm underneath the truck, sitting in my easy chair. You know, you can maybe see my lift doesn't. I got a low garage, so my lift doesn't go up really high, but I can get under it, sit here in my easy chair, roll around. You know, it's pretty nice. It's better than being on a creeper looking straight up, and maybe it's better than, you know, standing on your feet while you're doing this. But anyhow, let me get you turned around. I got, like you can see, I got my jack stands underneath here for safety. Let me get this turned around. Man, I had this truck sitting for about 3 weeks at the most. I moved it about 3 weeks ago. Look at the vines that got up in here. They went crazy, guys. I mean, 3 weeks. 3 weeks at the most. I don't even think it was 3 weeks, but they just grew all over the place. They were around this rotor over here. They were spun all around there, up in the engine bay. But anyway, up in here, it looks like all the wires are plugged in from what I can see. See if I can show you up there. Move this. I don't know if you could. I got a vine in my eye. Wow, that burned. Here. You see if I can get this light situated, but yeah, it's plugged in there, and then there's another pigtail right there, and it's plugged in. So I'm going to take that apart and make sure I'm getting power to it, and then we'll see from there. Of course, I did not bring a test light down here, but I can tell you one thing, that that sure burns when you get one of them vines straight down there on the ground. You get one of them poked in your eyeball. Wow, that burned. But okay, let me get my test light. We'll see what's happening here. All right, guys, what I did, I disconnected the plug. This part of the plug right here, the one that you're seeing, it goes directly to the compressor. It's too much of a hassle right now. I'd have to I'd have to take all these jack stands down, let the truck down, turn the key on, lift it back up, and all that to get power over here to this plug. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to engage the clutch, and I should hear it click whenever I engage the power. Don't let this red wire fool you. It's connected over here to a ground. And now I have a hot wire that is blue that I have connected to the battery, and I'm going to try to do this for the first time. And let's see. Yep. Yep. So the clutch is good. It's just not getting power to this line. So I'm gonna have to back on up and figure that out. Back to the drawing board. Well, I wanted to record this. I know some of you guys are gonna say, oh, well, the clutch could still be bad even though it's engaging and all that stuff. Yes, you're right. But the one fact, this clutch is only, well, the whole compressor is only 2 years old. And you can see up in there, if you can see up in there, look at them tolerances, guys. Them tolerances are close. I doubt, there's no way. I couldn't even get a credit card in there. There's no way the clutch isn't wore out. And I engaged it with one hand, and I reached my other hand up in there with the other, and I tried to turn the clutch while it was engaged, and it will not turn. It's solid. So if it was slipping that bad, I should be able to turn it with my hand. At least I would hear it slipping whenever it was engaged. But I don't hear anything. There's no clicking, there's no nothing. So I'm gonna have to, like I said, go back to the drawing board here, retrace my steps, and there might be another fuse somewhere that is associated with this compressor that is blown, but I haven't found it yet. I'm gonna just have, what I'm gonna do, my plan is let it down. I'm gonna have to test all the fuses, and sometimes you find one that's blown that is associated with another part of the vehicle that you didn't even know about. So we'll see. Yeah, and I went ahead, guys, and I filled this with some dielectric silicone boot grease. I have a tube here that I've had forever. It's dielectric grease, so that'll keep all the moisture out. Once I push these two together, it'll ooze on in there and keep all the moisture and corrosion out, and help it make a better contact. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Well, guys, you're not going to believe this, but you can see down there, not sure if you can or not, but that air compressor is engaging. Look at it there, disengaged. There. Wasn't doing that before. So I don't know what happened when I cycled that. When I cycled the clutch, maybe it woke it up. Maybe the connection had some sort of corrosion in it. Whenever I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and you know what I did before I put the boot grease in there, I kind of worked it back and forth a few times just to, try to clean any debris or anything that might be in there. and then I put the boot grease in it and put it back together and did the same thing. Maybe there was something in there, some corrosion, light corrosion or something. You know, I've had that happen with fuses before, where they're not blown, and you pull them out and you look at them, they look all right, but there's enough corrosion on them to where they're not making good contact. I normally spray, well, this was with tractors, with farm equipment, but I normally spray some kind of cleaner in it, rinse it all out, and then spray it down with WD-40, and that'll pretty much get you where you need to be. But let me check this air in here. Oh yeah, I got cold air now. Son of a gun. All right. Well, I'm gonna drive this thing. I'm gonna drive this thing tomorrow. Yeah. After I wash it all up, I gotta wash these tires and all. Okay. Well, get this thing out and get it washed, and I'll be driving this thing for a little bit. I got to get the battery charged back up anyway. It seems like it's running a little bit low. Well, guys, I went ahead and pulled all them vines out while I was underneath there. I just wanted to let you all know. So there's no vines in that truck now. Let's get back to the Expedition washing. Well, guys, there you go. It's all repaired and ready to go to work tomorrow. Even had a little lunch, as you can tell. Yeah, it looks good again. Cleans up real nice. So guys, until next time, I want to thank y'all for watching. God bless. And till next time, see ya.